Disclaimer: this video is for informational and entertainment purposes only. The data presented is based on publicly available sources and may not reflect the most recent changes. Rankings are not meant to offend or favor any country. Viewer discretion is advised. Egypt versus Algeria. Capital city: Egypt, Cairo. Algeria, Algiers. National animal: Egypt, steppe eagle. Algeria, fennec fox. Main religion: both countries have populations in which Islam is the dominant religion, with the majority of citizens identifying as Muslims. Population: Egypt, 118.365 million. Algeria, 47.435 million. Landmass: Egypt, 1.002 million square kilometers. Algeria, 2.382 million square kilometers. Human Development Index: Egypt, 0.754. Algeria, 0.763. Gini coefficient: Egypt, 31.9. Algeria, 27.6. Life expectancy: Egypt, 71.99 years. Algeria, 76.69 years. Literacy rate: Egypt, 83.24%. Algeria, 87.17%. Peace index: Egypt, 2.21. Algeria, 2.11. Happiness index: Egypt, 4.0. Algeria, 5.4. Most spoken language. The most widely spoken language in both Egypt and Algeria is Arabic. It is not only the official language used in government and education, but also the primary language spoken by the majority of people in everyday life. Internet penetration: Egypt, 81.9%. Algeria, 76.9%. 5G availability. Both countries have access to 5G, primarily in major cities and urban areas. Access to electricity: Egypt, 100%. Algeria, 100%. GDP nominal: Egypt, $347.342 billion. Algeria, $268.885 billion. GDP per capita nominal: Egypt, $3,174. Algeria, $5,690. GDP PPP: Egypt, $2.371 trillion. Algeria, $875.335 billion. GDP per capita PPP: Egypt, $21,667.69. Algeria, $18,525.02. Foreign exchange: Egypt, $33.070 billion. Algeria, $81.217 billion. External debt: Egypt, $103.750 billion. Algeria, $3.335 billion. Defense budget: Egypt, $5.879 billion. Algeria, $25 billion. Military ranking: Egypt 19th. Algeria, 25th. Total military personnel: Egypt, 1.220 million. Algeria, 610,000. Active personnel: Egypt, 440,000. Algeria, 325,000. Tanks: Egypt, 3,620. Algeria, 1,485. Air Force strength: Egypt, 1,093. Algeria, 608. Helicopters: Egypt, 348. Algeria, 299. Navy vessels: Egypt, 150. Algeria, 110. Main export: Egypt, crude oil. Algeria, oil and natural gas. Main import: machinery is the primary import for both Egypt and Algeria. Labor force: Egypt, 33.431 million. Algeria, 13.425 million. Merchant marine fleet: Egypt, 441. Algeria, 119. Ports: Egypt, 31. Algeria 17. Airports: Egypt 73. Algeria 85. Roadway: Egypt 65,050 kilometers. Algeria 104,000 kilometers. Railway coverage: Egypt 5,085 kilometers. Algeria 4,020 kilometers. Waterways: Egypt 3,500 kilometers. Algeria 0 kilometers. When comparing Egypt and Algeria, both countries show strong national profiles, but each excels in different areas. In terms of population and economy, Egypt stands out. With over 118 million people, it's the most populous country in North Africa and has the larger nominal GDP at $347 billion. Egypt also leads in GDP PPP, showing a broader and more diversified economy. However, Algeria has a higher GDP per capita, both nominal and PPP, indicating slightly better average income for its citizens. Algeria dominates in energy and finance. It holds significantly more foreign exchange reserves, over $81 billion compared to Egypt's $33 billion, and maintains far less external debt. This gives Algeria a stronger financial safety net. Its main exports, oil and natural gas, continue to drive the economy. In military strength, Egypt takes the lead. It ranks 19th globally and has larger numbers across nearly all military assets, including total personnel, tanks, air force, and navy vessels. Algeria, however, allocates a larger defense budget, signaling strong investment in military modernization. When it comes to quality of life, Algeria again performs slightly better. It has a higher Human Development Index, 0.763 versus 0.754. A higher life expectancy of 76.69 years compared to Egypt's 71.99, and a better happiness score. Algeria also enjoys a lower Gini coefficient, suggesting a more equal distribution of wealth. On education, Algeria has a higher literacy rate at 87.17% compared to Egypt's 83.24%. Both countries have near-complete electricity access and strong internet penetration, though Egypt is slightly ahead at 81.9%. Infrastructure-wise, Egypt leads in some areas such as waterways, ports, and railway coverage. Algeria, on the other hand, has more extensive road networks and a slightly higher number of airports, despite its lower population. In technology, both countries have introduced 5G in key urban centers, keeping pace with modern communication demands. Language and religion are similar. Arabic is the most widely spoken language in both nations, and Islam is the dominant religion across the populations. In summary, Egypt leads in population, economic size, military strength, and infrastructure. Meanwhile, Algeria shows stronger performance in personal income, financial stability, equality, quality of life, and energy exports. Both countries are major players in North Africa, each contributing uniquely to the region's growth and influence. The better country depends on what indicators matter most to you: military power, economic size, or quality of life.